Hey guys, Ben with Food Addiction here, and have you ever wondered what's so special about Lunar New Year? What's the difference between that versus typical American New Year's? And so stay tuned, I'll tell you a little bit about it. Hey guys, Ben Diesel with Food Addiction TV, and today I'm actually going to talk to you about the Chinese Lunar New Year's, Vietnamese New Year, because today is officially the beginning of the New Year's for Chinese, Vietnamese, and the Lunar New Year. So every year it's a evolving date. It's never ever the same. It's not going to be like the American January the 1st. It's going to be sometimes it's in February, sometimes it's in the end of January. This year it happens to be the end of closer to the end of January, and early this week was my birthday. So it's actually a big deal. Most Asian cultures, like if you work in a company, whether it's a factory or just any company that has a high dense population of Vietnamese, Chinese, just plan on a lot of them calling in sick or not going to work for a few days when it comes to Chinese New Year. It just happens to be starting on Saturday, so you probably won't lose a lot of attendance this year. But sometimes you'll see people be gone for a whole week, and it's in the whole company. Like if you have a factory with a bunch of Vietnamese, it's basically shut down. And if you order things from China, then just know that it's a big deal. A lot of the plants are completely shut down for the Chinese New Year. That's how important it is to us. And why? Because it's a beginning of a new year. And with that said, there's some traditions that we typically do. I'm Vietnamese, and what we do every single day of the first day of the Chinese New Year is you walk in and out of every single door of the house. If you are the head of the household and if you're the main income earner, a little superstitious, but it helps say that whoever is the main breadwinner or income earner is going to continue to bring in money for this new year. And typically you want to have everything stocked up before the actual new year, such as the refrigerator needs to be stocked with food. That just says there's going to be an abundance of food. There's no shortage of anything. And also during the 3 days, because it is like 3 days. It's not just one day. That's how crazy Asians are. They're like, oh, we'll just celebrate New Year's 3 days in a row or longer. Actually, sometimes it's like a whole week. And then the other thing is you don't want to vacuum. You don't want to, because then you're superstitious. You don't want to vacuum or clean during those days, because then you're getting rid of stuff. So just something to think about. This year is the year of the rat. So what that means is if you are in Chinese zodiac a rat, this is a year that there might be some misfortune. I'm a horse, so if it was the year of the horse, then of course I have to expect there's going to be some misfortune. You would think it'd be the opposite. You would think that if it's your year, and that's your, last year was the year of the pig, so this year it's year of the rat. And so if you're a rat, please be careful. Just know that there might be some misfortune, but don't stress about it, because if you think about it and you say, oh, well, it's gonna be a bad year, it's gonna probably be a bad year. So don't think about it being a bad year. On top of that, we also have traditions of lucky money. You guys have seen this. They come in different shapes, colors, size, and this year there's gonna be a bunch of envelopes that'll have like the rat on it, because it's the year of the rat. And it's a great tradition. I like it. One of my favorite traditions. So what we do is, what you typically will see is the older generation will give the younger generation lucky money envelope with money, whether it's $1, $5, $10, $50, $100 or more. Sometimes you get very lucky, and it's kind of fun when you have a big family and you put different amounts of money in these envelopes, and you say, here you go, all you kids pick one. And then the kid that picks like $50 or $20 or $100, that's like, they're like, hey, that's good luck, right? So it's a sign of like good luck. And you typically, before you give it to someone, you have to kind of wish them luck, fortune, happiness, prosperity, good health, and all that. Maybe a new career, new job, new relationships, or better, whatever it is. And you do it before you actually hand it to them. So you say, this year I wish you prosperity, and this is for all of you guys. I wish you guys prosperity, happiness, wealth, peace of mind, a new change in your life. If you're looking for new change, whatever it is that you want and desire, I wish the best for you. So that's what we normally do. And then for the younger generation, actually nowadays the younger generation does that too. They actually do give lucky money to the older generation. But what you'll normally see is, like, if you are a child and you would go make sure you get the crackers, cookies, food wrapped in red cellophane, plastic wrap, and then what you do is it's clear red. I'll show a picture of it. I'll find some examples and I'll show a picture on up here or up there. So then what you're gonna do is then you go do the same thing, bring it and give it to your older brothers and sisters and your aunts and uncles and parents. So if you have a big family, it's gonna take some time. It really does. It's gonna take some time to go see all your aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, and hey, give them all the gifts. And but it's important, you know. It's Asians are really known for being a close-knit family because family is important. Family really is. And then on top of all that, we like to have fun and we like entertainment, drinks, and one of the fun games is this. It's called Ba Guo for Vietnamese. So you can actually get the shirt. It's a Food Addiction t-shirt on Amazon.com/food addiction. You can see it. There's a bunch of, I have a couple different designs, but you can actually get it on Amazon. One of it will say like how I roll. This is just a plain one, but it's, and I'll show you the actual board game. So what you do is you get these dices, right? These dices that actually have different animals. It's so simple. It's almost like roulette, but without numbers. You're using simple things like shrimp, crab, fish, deer, rooster, and this is the Chinese old school wine bottles, right? Liquor bottles that they would have. So what you do is you would bet however you want to bet, however you want to bet whatever you want to bet on the actual animal or the actual shape of the, you know, the wine or the rooster or the fish, the shrimp, crab, or the deer. And you just shake it. You're supposed to get, you know, this is how you're supposed to do it. Some people, you know, they just roll it, but it's better to do this where you get a bowl. That way you can have, people will have to kind of listen to see, I think it's gonna be a deer. Okay, so then you lift it up and I was wrong. It's actually a fish, a rooster, and a crab. So that was the actual winning roll. So if you bet on those 3 items, you would have won. If you bet on anything else, you would lose. And sometimes it's pretty crazy because you get 3 of the same deer or 3 fishes, and it's like wow, how would you do that? Let's try one more time. Okay, I feel it's gonna be okay. If it was a crab, I think there's gonna be a crab in here. I was right. There's a crab. So if I bet, I would have won some money. A crab, a rooster, and a deer. So that is it. That's it, guys. Please consider subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the Chinese New Year's. What are some of the rituals and things that you guys do? It might be a little bit different from what I do. Hey guys, this is Ben with Food Addiction, and this is my godson, Ashton. Ashton, say hi. Wave to the camera. So, hey, we're foodies and we love food, and so if you like watching food or reviews and things like that, check out our channel. We try to post something once a week, and that's about it. So, Ashton, say please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Say thank you and we love you.
Thank you, we love you.
Wave to the camera.